Okay, let's call the meeting to order. Bob?
Present.
Joe? Here. Chris here. Able to conduct business. Take a look at the minutes and see what you got there.
Move approved.
All right, I hear a motion to approve. Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Bob?
In favor.
Good. All right. Monthly appropriations probably be better to work on that right now.
Yep.
Treasure resale's pretty good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you guys do this time?
Well, they had that tax sale all over the state, so I'm assuming that's what this is from, it's the tax sales. Because they had that last month, or August, so this would go into September's.
That's the 221 you're talking
Yeah,
about.
because this is August, yeah. So. Mm.
They're not all the same. I gotta sign these suckers, right? Which, where you, how about the bottom one?
I just kind of lean over and watch Chris. When I see him start signing, I figure it's okay.
Shelley's your office slowed down any?
Nope.
Really?
Really?
I cannot understand what's going on here.
Well, they're gearing up for the first of the year is what I'm being told. Yeah. I'm being told things are gonna change for the year again, so.
Are
Well,
you
the price has changed.
I think it's supposed to after the first, what they're talking about anyway, so we'll see.
Okay.
Are you still filing more liens than you are
No,
deeds?
no.
That's
That's
kinda over
That's
with?
kinda quit. So,
Well, they said we bumped up the highway cash, didn't we?
it's up a little bit.
I'm sure signing a whole pile of them this time. What's the- Oh, there's other ones on there. That's, oh, sure. Okay. They figured out anything on the 911 deal? They were looking at different things.
They have a consultant.
I had one they haven't.
And so now they'll be just trying to find out what we need to be doing, what we gotta change out. So,
You need these, or she gonna get it from Shelley?
I'll send them to
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
Okay. I passed my agenda to somebody.
Uh-oh, maybe it's in this stack.
I bet if they were out there.
Not that I gotta have it. So you still got one?
I got one, yeah.
Okay.
Just need to prove that then.
Okay, need a motion to approve the
I make a motion to approve
monthly appropriations.
monthly appropriations.
Second.
Motion made and second, Bob.
Second.
Joe?
Yes.
Chris, yes. All in favor?
We
We got, transfer of the appropriation of the sheriff's service fee.
From their M&O, their maintenance and operations, to their capital outlay, they're gonna buy some vehicles. So they needed to move some money. So,
Why don't they just borrow some of Winoka's? They got twice as many cars as they got policemen.
Well, there's one street you drive down in Alva, was it Choctaw maybe? Or
Santa Fe, maybe.
Fair. There's a, in every block there's a police car.
Yeah,
Do you really have twice the vehicles?
I think we got 3 policemen and we got about 8 cars.
wow.
I mean, it's ridiculous. Okay, let's see, we need a motion to approve the transaction.
I second it.
Call that. Hello? Hey, Bill, I'm in a meeting. Let me call you back a little later on. Okay. Transfer funds from the sheriff M&O so we can buy cars.
Yes.
It's just takes an acknowledgement, is all that takes? Or do
Right,
we
it's
need a
in-
motion?
no. Well, you guys always do motion it. You don't have to, but you
Okay,
usually do,
let's have a
so.
motion then.
So move.
All right, Joe,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
All right. Motion carried.
How many cars did it buy? 3?
I'm not sure if they're buying 2 or 3, but they wanted to have enough money in there to take care of it.
And where'd that money come from? What was the,
It comes from, like, all their
Fines.
fines and civil
Oh,
cases and
okay.
stuff like that.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said how many cars question
It
yesterday.
doesn't say how many, it doesn't say how much money on here, does it?
Yes, on the back it shows
Oh, it's the
97,000. Yeah. Mhm.
I asked that question yesterday, and they said, well, it takes quite a bit of money to equip them, you know,
Oh,
with radios and
Yeah.
radars and
Right.
cars.
Grand.
So
Yeah.
I bet that won't do but 2.
2 is what they're.
That's what I'm thinking too.
I wonder what they pay them for a dash cam.
Insurance working okay?
Yeah.
Working great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, at least $6,000, I'm sure.
You know, he did mine. I went and picked it up. That's the first time I've been in that Radio Shack. Went in and told it, I made an appointment. And he said, you got any errands you need to run? I said, yeah, I could go to Walmart, but I'll wait. And he said, no, keys are in my truck across the street. Take it to Walmart, come back. And the father and son had left, and I guess the wife rang me up. It was $157 instead of $200.
Really?
For a dash cam?
They charge you less than me.
I probably ought to go there and see if they made a mistake. I probably shouldn't say anything to you because you're going to go over and say, what the heck?
Because truthfully, I didn't buy mine from them, so I really can't complain for $100 to install it.
Yeah.
So,
It might depend on what kind of vehicle you have, how much time it took them
yeah,
to do
That's
it.
true.
how hard it is to wire through the headline.
Right.
It's a pretty sweet little deal. It's comforting to know, if something happens, there's a record of it.
What, we got the budgets now? Woods County?
Okay, right here's Woods County. It ended up being $11,967,417.74. That's what our budget ended up being, which we started out, with the 90%, but now this is the.
How does that comp to last year?
Last year, we were at, I would think, let me look, it's in here. I hate to tell you the wrong number. I better look. Where are you at? All right. Oh, that's because I'm in the wrong section. Okay. Yay. I know it's at the bottom. Okay, last year, what's this year? Well, must be the front. Okay, I'm gonna keep looking. I know it's in here somewhere, the comparison. It was 8 million something, 8.9. My God. Well, I thought it was in here. I'm just sure it is somewhere. But what page he puts that on, I'm not exactly sure.
So it's 3 million more?
It's about 3 million more. We, sales tax, due to sales tax. That's mainly what that's from. Well. Isn't that a rip? Just can't find it. That's our number that we started out, so I know that's not the right one. This year. I don't see it.
3 million
I'm sure it
more
was
would
in
be
here.
about a 35%.
Well, you know, we had a really, really good year
Yeah.
with all the oil field stuff going on, so our sales tax went way up. But, it may have been even over 9 million, a little over 9 million. I'm gonna have to go look.
There's our real estate, personal, public service.
Mhm.
Public service was up, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And the other two we know were up.
Mhm. Overall, we were up, what, how many more? 45? Altogether, all three of them.
Okay. Just a touch short of 12 million.
37.9 is what we were at.
Total,
Yeah.
yeah, total. Okay.
And our carryover was, what, what was our carryover from last year?
That's it. We had 9 million as of on 6/30. That was our carryover, 9.9 million
It's surplus funds.
that we didn't use out of last year. Yes.
Wow.
Well, you ought to get paid for the next year anyway. Thank you.
Maybe that patch a hole in my road.
Now, that money doesn't go to the roads. That money for the roads is in those appropriations, the highway.
Highway cash money.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
we haven't seen any of it. That's a good excuse. Okay, we've got the
Move
Woods
approved.
County.
Move approved.
Got to move.
Second.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, motion carried.
You go next.
Yes, there's.
Okay, very good.
Just got 2 copies of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this auditor just gives us two, he gives us a work copy
Signed you on the spot.
so that I can make sure.
Well,
I
Signed the right
signed
spot
under
again.
secretary.
That's all right. I'll fix it. No problem. Okay.
Okay, what do we got for visual inspection budget?
Got it right here.
We got 2 copies of that. Is it-
I got 3, because
Three.
the
Okay, very
Tech
good.
needs an
Needs one,
original
too.
and you and I need an original.
Okay, yeah. Okay, very
I
good.
just hadn't signed it
Signed
yet
this
because
one.
I had to wait till they approved that one before I could.
Right, okay. So, total budget on that,
Right there at the bottom.
$184,741.
So that basically just goes to the one guy,
There's 2 of them.
2 of them now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is for your 2 guys that go out and dig up the assets.
Tiffany stays in the office for the most part, but she does like mapping and pictures and stuff. The things that Monty brings back, she does a lot of that, so.
That's a lot of money.
And that
That's
task
tax.
comes out of that too. That
Right.
we pay task to do our oil and gas stuff. And their price
Yeah,
went up
that's
this
where-
year, so
that's
that's
where-
where the big
yeah,
amount of money
yeah.
is that.
That and
so.
payroll, so,
Mhm.
Yeah,
yeah.
got it.
Well, they earn the money. Those
Yes,
guys do.
most definitely.
Is Monty making a fair wage? Is he compensated? You've discussed before and your predecessor as well, how good he is at his job.
He's very good at his job.
Is he compensated accordingly?
Well, the same as what
well
everybody
as
else in
anybody
the
can be.
Courthouse,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
What was that budget amount again? I was,
100 and, this one here, right?
Uh-huh.
184,741.
There are no free rides.
How long has Monty been with the county?
This is his 4th year. So this is his last, with the county being divided up into 4 sections, and a VI is on a 4-year cycle. So you do a fourth of the county each year. This is his 4th year. He's in his last part of the county that he has never been to before. So starting next year, he'll be starting back down towards Winoka and District 3, where he started out when he came to work here. So.
And that brings up a question I've been meaning to ask. What happens, how do you determine when somebody does a remodel in between the 4-year visits that Monty has? Does somebody call in? Does the property owner call in? No.
We find out all kinds, yeah, there you go, not. Just if we're driving down the road or the street or whatever and we see it, or people tell us, or people ask, or if it's here in town or some of the other towns, they have to get a building permit. We get copies of or we get a list of building permits and that kind of thing. So, just have to find it, so.
Probably neighbors
So.
to a great deal.
Yeah, if you got any enemies, they'll turn you in probably.
Hey, by the way, did you know Chris Olsen doing massive remodel over here?
Well, and there again, people like to put stuff on Facebook. So when they go and advertise what they're doing, not necessarily us looking at it, but people down the street and neighbors across the road and other people in town, and just in talking, you hear people talk, and so.
They're slam dunk, you gotta get going.
Not
Supposed to.
freedom.
They don't, but
They don't all
supposed to.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some are caught, some aren't.
Yeah. So, and Winoka, they get building permits too, or they're supposed to, so.
I don't think they do.
I don't know, we don't.
The old
I know-
Cattleman's is reopening.
Well, like.
Oh, it is?
Right. Because
The
they
mayor,
have that
young guy,
free
Chad Bracken,
property
his wife Carrie,
they don't.
she's a
They don't have
RN
that
over
as a mandatory.
Sharon, her job's
part of
killing
the
her. and
rules.
They're, we bought it a couple months ago. and we're
Well,
gonna
good.
reopen it.
Good for you. You need a grocery store and a quick stop now.
Yeah, the corner shop's still for sale, they've come down to about 150. And that doesn't include the walk-in coolers or the gas pumps. When they closed, there was no air conditioning, there's a lot of unknowns there. I don't think that'll open anytime soon.
Move approve.
Okay.
Thank
Second.
you.
We need the Woods County Health Department next.
Okay, right here it is.
Sorry, Joe.
That's all right. No, that's fine. I'm not.
Just say, give
not
me
in
a
that-
bottle.
I'm not in that big a hurry. Okay, I'm not.
Okay,
Yeah, really not.
she's got where they sign, but I need you to sign where I'm gonna turn the book to.
Yeah, my only suggestion for that guy that drives around is he drives to a farm and everything's the same as he leaves before he does all his, he did weird stuff in my place. Really made me angry.
Yeah, right here. And they get the 1.37
I'll visit
mils.
with you.
I better
What's the
find
weird
what
stuff,
it
Joe?
is.
Huh?
What's the weird stuff?
I'm not going any farther.
Approved.
Thank you. Nothing
It's
illegal.
531. Let me double check back here.
Has to
real
do
quick.
with.
Yes, 531, 360.71
How you
is their
respect people.
budget this year, and that's mandatory because of the 1.
Not going any farther here.
They
Okay.
hardly
One's
ever
man,
use all that,
bedside
which is
man.
good.
Could
Okay.
be.
Now, is this just in Woods County?
Yes, this is just Woods County's Health Department. their budget's $531,360.71, and that is based on the 1.37 mills that they get from our
Assessment?
total assessment. And that's mandatory by vote of the people.
Now, what is that? That's the.
That's
The health department,
Yeah.
their budget's 531,000.
Is that what she presented us a few months back?
Well, what she came and asked for was 90% of that. I mean, well, they probably asked for like, I think they asked for 450, because they just kind of guess, because they don't know what their 1.37, so she can only kind of go off of what they had last year too, just like we do, until we have the actual figures in. So, I think that was,
I think she had said the only increase was for travel.
I think so.
To
And
go to schools.
Good
yes.
memory.
And they, like I say, we're lucky that they don't have to use all of theirs, and so it kind of goes back into the pot, and then we start with the next year. But
Who's in charge of that?
Darlene Sanderson is the one that runs the one over here. She's been there for years and years. Thank
Okay.
you.
Need a motion to approve the Woods County Health Department budget?
So moved.
Okay. Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. You say you've got Tacomas or don't have?
I don't have Tacomas. I have Freedom.
Okay. Now, how?
Bump it 25%.
How is the Freedom
son.
got theirs in and Tacoma
I
didn't?
know. Well, and they're still using Bill Gower, and they told him the date that I had to have it, and he got it to him.
Who
so.
gives it to, this is, who in Freedom would have got that to you?
Denise Reed. She's the.
Cindy Reed.
I mean Cindy Reed.
Cindy Reed,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cindy Reed.
I should
Yes.
know.
And their budget is $206,821.79. They have 4 copies. There you go.
I'm gonna get me a stamp. I wasn't on the school board. I'd sign all the checks,
I had to sign all the checks.
and I had a stamp.
I don't have a stamp.
I'd get one
I
if I was
haven't,
you.
I haven't gotten brave enough to try a stamp.
It's all done. It works. Betty had to send mine in 3 times. I could never read my writing.
Well, I
so
figure
finally-
if I got a stamp, then Randy'd want a stamp, and one of us has to sign. So as long as neither one of us get a stamp, we both have to endure
How
all
many,
that.
how many did you sign?
Oh, gosh, sometimes there's 350 in one,
Yes.
in one pay period. That's, so probably 500 a month.
I would get one, alternate.
You stamp this time, I stamp next
I'm
time.
sure your time spent better than 2 hours a month.
I make a motion we approve
Second.
Freedom, Oklahoma.
Second.
All right.
Okay, motion made and second, approved. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
No,
All right.
Don't hurt us, Joe. It's tough.
Fran, now Stanley Irving had come hunt me down if I vote.
Now, the
Yeah, I
vote
don't think
tag,
that big boy after you.
it's always
No,
hard
no,
for me
he's
to
not
find
here.
your budget.
I taught him.
He says
You guys
split
know
it
about
up.
that. He's a good,
Yeah.
he's a neat kid.
Yeah.
Not a kid anymore.
Okay, the VOTEX budget could have to be amended at a later date, but they wanted to go ahead and get this approved. And the reason why is because in the state, there's 52 counties that are being affected by the public service part of it. And thank goodness Woods County is not one of them. But I think she said there's 7 of her counties that are going to be affected by this. And so hers is going to probably have to be amended, that they need, they needed to go ahead and, get it done, and then they'll amend it later. Is,
How many counties are involved in the VOTEC here?
I
Just
think
3,
there's,
4?
no, I think there's 7 altogether. So there'd be 6 of them that would be. I think
Our
there's-
tech service is 7
Oh, no.
counties.
Yeah, I knew we were.
Well, I know there's Dewey.
Major
Major,
and Wood.
Alfalfa, Woodward,
Woodward, they got their own VOTEC.
yeah, but I still think that they are
Some
higher
I
with
think
ours.
somehow with the land down
Yeah.
there,
Yeah,
how it
that-
falls.
that some of
yeah.
those kids
I'm
could
just
go
interested.
here.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
don't
they
question
just
it.
go
I didn't
here,
realize
yes.
that either.
And then there's Harper, and
There's a lot of them.
Well, we don't.
seems
It's
like
not
there's another
county
one.
lines.
School district.
Ellis.
School district.
School district, yeah.
Ellis
Yeah,
might
school
be
district, I knew
involved.
that, in school districts.
Right.
But I find it interesting that it reaches.
It connects to all those, yes.
Because I
Oh,
have to
right here.
refer her to Major County when she
There's
calls with questions about
there's
what
a
they're doing because
Alfalfa.
it's not affecting us. Thank goodness.
Alfalfa 146, and Blaine, Dewey, Harper, Major, Woodward, and Woods. So they're all right, listed right there.
Well, that's the one thing Oklahoma did right. It's our VOTEC system.
Yep.
Class act of the nation.
Oh, sorry, I should have distributed those out.
Otherwise, here it is.
Okay. Have you got, you don't have Hour of Freedom and Winoka, either one?
Nope.
Any of those? Okay.
So I just need a
So,
motion on. the-
Next item is your holidays.
I
You
need-
you gonna take some of those?
Yeah, but I need a motion.
Okay. we have a
Sorry.
motion. Yeah, Need a motion on
I don't have a
Northwest
list of that. Where's the list of those holidays?
I've got them right here, but I need a motion for the
VOTEC.
VOTEC,
I'll still move.
A second.
right
Made and
there.
second on VOTEC, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
What was the dollar amount on VOTEC?
That's what's kind of tricky, because theirs doesn't read like ours. See, oh, sorry. This is their total evaluations. Here's, okay, here it is,
Labor
their
Day's the
general,
5th again. Wow,
and then
that's
they have
late
a
in
bill bill.
September.
so they don't
So we'd add
combine
those
it.
two.
I guess so. I'm always confused on that, but that looks like that's what they approved for their general, and that's what they're approving for their building. I'm always kind of confused.
Oh, there's the date. Wow,
I wish it wasn't, I mean, ours is just, they.
Here, no, no.
Sorry, I'm
It's same thing
sorry.
here, I was just,
Right.
I was reading the one, the,
To where we don't have.
From the
the
what?
proclamation.
Oh, the governor does
And
this?
that's subject to change, right?
Really?
Yes, it's subject to be amended.
Well, that's interesting.
What's that?
Governor Fallon does this.
Yes.
If that's the case, why do we gotta do it for?
Well, she does the state ones. I just made a copy of the state ones. We followed the state, and then the commissioners have given us Good Friday for years, and
Okay.
they can't do that with the state
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah, I understand.
So,
Okay, I just learned it.
yep. And I just need one signature on that one. Just the chairman's.
Move
Is
approved.
that- They can't do that because of, really maintaining separation between church and state?
I guess so.
Move approved.
Okay.
Second.
But we
Second.
can still do
On
it. If we choose, I don't know
For
why
the
they don't do
holiday
it.
schedule?
Government, in government, either case.
I don't think
Yeah.
I signed that.
I just
Oh.
needed one
Oh,
signature,
okay.
just the chairman's signature.
Okay, so
We
you
got
guys
it.
get a vacation then.
Yeah.
All right, any new business? None? All right, I hear a motion to Adjourn.
I make a motion, we adjourn.